Hey everybody, welcome to another Cosy Halloween chat open, and yeah, I think we're going to do a build as well. I wanted to start with the Pokémon Advent Calendar, as does Ravage. Is that Ravage or Scuzzy? That's Scuzz. No, that's Ravage. I've got two very dark black cats who like joining in whenever I'm doing anything creative. But we have a advent calendar to open up. I did want to show off the glow in the dark printing on this, but it doesn't quite show up on the calendar. So it does have that sort of slightly rougher print. Boxes are going to get knocked a little bit because Ravage wants to rub himself all the way over them, make sure that they smell of him. But 13 doors, and with 13 days to Halloween, let's open the first door and find. I'm sure this is so much easier if it's standing up. Those are really firmly in there. There we go. We have a Mimikyu, completely black underneath. I'm just checking whether that's got official Pokemon Company branding. It seems to. It's in a very peculiar pearlescent paint. I think that's over a black plastic, but that's rather cool. I haven't had any Pokemon toys for a very long time. I do like Mimikyu. I think he's definitely the cutest of the new ghosts. I mean, nothing's going to stop me loving Gengar, but nice to start with a very ghostly Pokemon. Almost makes me feel bad about the build, which is we're supposed to call it mock, but let's be honest, it's knockoff Lego. This is the Ecto one with probably not the best no ghost logos on there. I will try and find something better by the time we actually get round to sticking stickers on. Everything's in individually numbered bags like the official set. We have a nice thick instruction book, which is, I want to say about a quarter of the size that you would normally get. But it is 90 pages of building, and if we have 13 days left, I think that's about 7 pages per build. I'll try and do 10 pages for the first day though. That seems about right. And hopefully that's all in bag 1. So let me clear these away. Open up the first bag. Yeah, you're gonna hear the cats playing around in the background. This is about the time of night that they start to get very active. But it's nice to have the company. Okay, so we need to find a 3x3 plate and a grey 2x2. There's the other 3x3. Let's see, there are no grey 2x2s, and I think I'm going to have a few of those moving forward, so let's just check. Yep. Bag 2 has all the little parts. So I know that some people like to sort of kern all of these and line them up. And I know it's really satisfying watching that, but also I really love the sound of just running your fingers through the bricks. Now we have the first 2 pages. Absolutely huge wheelbase. Which we are now going to reinforce with these long pieces. I've never super thrown myself into Ghostbusters the way that some of my friends have. I have a friend up in Scotland and actually another friend round the corner who've both got multiple Ghostbuster suits and packs. I'd like to make myself one of the backpacks, but it's a future project. It's not the most important thing for me. I'm supposed to be putting on a lot of these. Yep. These tiny 1x1 sides. And we get a row of 6 of these with that this way round. I remember being very young and going to see Ghostbusters in London. I really did like the film. And I'm a spooky old so-and-so, so it should have been something that I absolutely fell in love with, but I don't know. I mean, it was fun. Definitely fun. I mean, so much so I went out and have bought multiple versions of this car, actually. I might show you some of the others, depending on how this build goes. And I remember when Real Ghostbusters came out, I really loved the TV series. They just seem to do a lot more with it. Especially bringing in all sorts of strange myths and monsters. Although, I think by then I was already sort of exhibiting Gothic signs. I'd been shown things like the Toho Marvel animated version of Dracula, probably way too early for me. But that left a huge impact on me, as did Unico, which is a Osamu Tezuka film, which again got a Western release on video back in the day. Okay. So there is the first 4 pages. And now we have to make sure I get these the right way round, because they still look pretty reversible. Yeah. So I guess that big gap between the first Ghostbusters film coming out and any toys probably let me cool as a fan. I have watched, I think, every Ghostbuster film in the cinema. I've definitely got my favourites, but I'm not gonna drop hate on any particular one. Let's see. So these are going to be jumpers for 2 of the minifigures. And now we put in this little grey 4x3. Yep, there's the phase frames. Now where's that? I think this in. One second. My cat has caught himself a Nerf dart, which he seems to be very proud of. He'll probably come and present it to me in a little while. Okay. So that's 6 pages in. And now we have to put 2 little black dots in at the back of these. There's that. There we go. That doesn't look quite right. That's telling me that should have filled it up all the way to the back. I've done quite a lot wrong. So, it would have been lovely to get a brick separator at this, but without that, let's see what we can do. I think by the time I've fixed this, it's going to be the end of this video. But, what can I say? These things happen. It's not like we're gluing it together. So I'm just being a little bit mindful of where everything is supposed to end up. Let's see if I can convince these ones to come off. They certainly have a decent clutch power. I'm definitely going to try and grab a brick separator before I do any more of these though. There we go. Okay, so you're going there. You're going there. Sometimes it's easier to just remove whole components rather than take out individual bricks. I can squeeze those little pieces there. That seems to have fixed it. Now I just have to put a little tiny black lever. You probably can't even see what I'm reaching for. There we go. Into its base. Okay, there's where we're supposed to be. Now, we have to put oh, you're joking me. So this is all supposed to be one further forwards. So that's supposed to be there. That's supposed to be there. And all of this is supposed to be one square back. Which again, I'm going to have to try and work backwards to do. There we go. I suppose it's like with video game YouTubers. There are people that you watch to see them perform fantastic speedruns, and there are people that you watch to see how terribly wrong they're going to get it. Okay, so you are in the right place. You need to be one back. You 9x9s are supposed to go there. This long piece at the back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Correct. Ah, almost gave myself a heart attack. They've already put this piece back there. Okay. Right. We'll get this one done and then we'll call it a night, I think. So we have 2 flat. Actually, these are half plates, half tiles. I'm sure they've got very impressive names on Bricklink, but once I put that piece on, they are just the pokey out bits. I have to put him all the way up there, whilst I take this is going to be one where you've got a mirror image, so I'm going to draw both of those at once. If I can find the other side. This is probably my favourite way of making these pieces, because you can always be sure that you haven't accidentally put the wrong piece on the wrong side. Okay. And then we just need two of these little handled pieces. And I can now put one side together, make a little question mark. And the other side. I'm just going to turn the page over to see it in situ to make sure I've got that all correct, which I haven't. That's because this piece should be sitting there. Well, that's definitely the front end. I've done 10 pages. Actually, I've done 11. So we're going to leave that for tonight. I'm going to find a nice bag to put these pieces in so I don't lose them. And tomorrow I will do the next 7 or so pages and open the next one of the Pokemon Advent Calendar. So until then, hope your Halloween plans are going well, and I'll see you soon.